Y'all didn't hear that, right? Yeah, one, you know when you're sick, I'm just happy to have energy right now to just move through life. All right, we're finally having some breakfast. And this energy, pray over your food 10 times more. I haven't had a full meal in like 2 days. I've been resting. Hi. I am just outside for the first time in like 2 days. If you're just not joining me live, just kind of, I'm a little sick. So just like that pushback into like your rhythm, that's what today is. But I try not to be so apologetic for resting. I feel like we feel guilty for resting sometimes, and it's so crazy. And it's so funny because, hold on, y'all. Thank you for liking the live. Who's in the chat? Say hi. I don't like being that person coughing in the coffee shop. So I've been in my crib. But I was like, girl, I need food. I'm hungry. I need Wi-Fi. At some point, you have to like step outside of your tiredness because some things just can't move without you or schedule. So even though I personally would love to still be in my rest state, at the same time, I have so much motion moving in a beautiful way. So I was like, Lord, give me the strength and let's see what we can do. And here we are. And I like to come on YouTube when I do my horizontal content, my free version. because YouTube, y'all been with me for a minute. In 2024, we blew it up over here and really intensified my presence here. But because I have like a lot of different platforms, it can be difficult to figure out where I want to put my content as a live streamer, not just like video. I can post videos everywhere, but where I want to spend my live time. So YouTube is pretty dope because I can obviously have it on live and keep it for later. So whether you see it in real time, hi, today's Thursday. My hair is done, honey. I'm still a little like tired. Oh, hi, Mr. Robertson. How are you? Still a little tired. Somebody didn't see me post and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm okay." Yeah, I'm doing great. But I do take rest days. I'm not an average like content creator. I try to do it in the best way for me to keep doing it. I don't want to be burnt out, you know, so I do make sure I rest in between. I'm good. How's your Valentine's Day? How's your February been? How's life? I don't know. Talk to me. How's your day? I haven't been outside in like 2 days, so when you're like injured and you finally your body's healed, and then you feel like you need to do more because you were incapacitated. I think that's the word, incapacitated, yeah. So that's what I kind of feel like. I'm like, oh wait, I got my voice back. Oh, I had energy. I was tired. I was done. But it worked out in my favor because I know. I don't like being that person, but here I am. And the craziest part, if you're here live, so witchcraft is like a real thing if you don't know. And it's so funny to me, the people who try to send like witchcraft energy, if you are aware of it, you'll feel it. Like you'll know who it's coming from, you'll know what to do. But if you ever like, oh, I don't know what to do and I do feel it, or I don't know, like today is a very intense witchcrafty day. I don't know why, but I want to tell you it doesn't matter, because when you understand hierarchy and how things work in the realm of the spirit, okay, this is a lesson from a woman who's been doing this for over a decade, okay, 15 years to be exact. And this is a new year, so I'm about to be on my 16th. So from a woman who's been doing this for such a long time, even if you may feel like, however you feel about me, right? This is for people watching me live and those that will watch me later. I'm still here, and that's what people don't understand. And my numbers continuously grow. Right now, I'm in my millions. Oh my goodness, I'd be like, damn, I'm in millions? When did this happen? And God's like, accumulation. I'm like, okay, period, accumulation. I heard that before, but like, I didn't know we was gonna show up and do it. So now it's like a part of my reality to go grab coffee and make money and to, I miss you too, Phoenix. Thank you for checking up on me. Not too bad. We had a lot of snow or usually colder weather this year here. But February is the last part of winter, so I thought February was the coldest month. I don't know. But I thought February was always the coldest month, and like March we started to kind of like then, because March doesn't, like spring doesn't start March 1st, But I don't know. I'm not born and raised in snow. I'm from Florida. I've only lived in snow for 7 years. So I wouldn't know like what it's like in its totality. Back to witchcraft, for those that are in fear of their lives and feel like people are attacking them because like laziness or whatever. Don't even worry about it. From a woman, again, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I see how my ability to slow down, take my time, has benefited me towards like longevity versus rushing to get to the end point, okay? But today has been very high in witchcraft energy. And I was like, God, what is this? He was like, girl, ain't nothing for you to worry about, because when you understand hierarchy of energy and hierarchy of spirit, everything that is sent to you, hear me out, everything that is sent to attack you always goes back to sender. Whether it manifests in that moment, a sickness doesn't, like, I'm sick right now, like, right? I still have energy, so I'm still good. But there is a level of sickness where you're in the hospital. There's a level of sickness where you can't move. There's a level of sickness where you can't speak, you can't breathe. Baby, I'm sick, but I got motion. There's levels to this, right? Okay. So, if you feel, is it the word incapacitated? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Incapacitated. You feel like lack in your energy or your physical, and you don't know where it's coming from. You may say it's witchcraft, you may say it's demonic, you may say, I don't know, whatever you want to call it in a negative sense. I need you to understand that it doesn't matter, because like a cold, this is funny, a cold isn't a cold in the moment that, like, what is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I did get a little distracted. Something caught my attention. It was so beautiful. But a sickness, when you're sick, it was already brewing. So it was probably there a week before, and you didn't catch it in time. You probably felt a little down. You probably felt a little headache, but you thought, oh, it'll pass. So you didn't take your medicines. You didn't drink your teas. You just kept living the life, and that's okay. You usually pay for it when your sickness actually shows up, right? Okay. So I say that to say, even when people try to send negative entities your way or negative thoughts, like somebody could be watching my video right now and just negatively mad at me, or sending negative thoughts my way, or sending just anything that does not align with my energy. Okay, hear me out. Anything that does not align with me, or anything that I don't believe in. If somebody watches my content now, or in the past, or in the future, or whatever, or the present, they could be sending something against what I believe, against what you believe. So I say it doesn't matter, because if I were to sit here and try to look at every angle, every person, I would go crazy just trying to block all of this stuff and do all of these things. It's okay, it's okay. But the power in knowing that is the same thing that got me to where I'm able to do what I do so casually. The power of perseverance. Whether it's 1, 2, buckle my shoes, 0, 3, 4, 5,000, 5 million, like the same thing goes for entities and energies. Like, it does not matter if someone thinks they're going to say something negative or whatever, and people give so much power to the enemy, and I'm saying this with like relevance. Catch it if you can. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I'm at the point where I don't explain in detail anymore unless you paid for that, because child, at this point, if you don't got it, you're gonna have to pay for it, because God, y'all ain't trying to get it. Y'all are trying to steal and take, and I'm gonna give you as much as I can give you. Okay? So I say all that to say, if you ever feel down and out or negative or lack, don't give it to like, oh, somebody's attacking you. Maybe they are, but use that as a moment to push through for yourself, because your praise, your power, your intense, your level up, your perseverance, your push through will always shine brighter than darkness, even if it's just even if you just go for a walk, right? So today, heavy witchcraft. I don't know who, what, where, when, and why. Somebody said there was a portal a couple days ago. The energy is a lot. It's a lot happening. So that means everything that was sent your way is being returned to sender. There's power. It's so I would say it's crazy, but it's supernatural. It's super. I feel so glorious, because even in the midst of my own sin and my own chaos, my own lack of knowledge, and I'm still learning, because that's why we're here. So there's no level of perfection. That's another thing to know. I am so happy and moving in so much joy, because When I was in my down, baby, I was lifted. I was like, wait, even in the midst of zero, there's still something. Because there's no such thing as zero. It's always something watching you. There's always an energy field around you and what have you. So you have to be aware of that, and you always have to stay in the positive space. So even when I'm in a down space, I'm like, oh, I'm just resting. Nope, nothing got me out. Nothing hold me down. Oh, she ain't gonna never go da 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 da. You don't even know where I'm located right now because I have multiple places. Just because I record in the place, if I'm live, I'm live. But if I record it, I'm in another home. You don't know where I'm laying my head. You don't know where I'm resting. Okay, let me stop. Let me not give too much because there's people like here brewing up. That's why they call it brujeria. But my point being, it's intense today, but universal energy is greater. God, Yahuwah, Yeshua, Yamashiach is so much better. And as I live life more, as I keep leveling up my spiritual energy, because at the end of the day, weight is weight. As I keep leveling it up and learning, I kid you not, baby, there was nothing to worry about, child. At this point, I'm just playing with my hair. You know, at this point, I'm just like, oh, how do I want to do my hair today? Because what am I worried about? You know, so that's my spiritual spiel. I did want to say hi. You all are TikTok. I've been kind of on, so it's been pretty cool. You all are my only platform that I've touched back on recently. I'm currently pushing through this PR process and learning because of brands, and it's not difficult, but I complicate it. You know how we all just overcomplicate life for no reason? That's kind of like me because I overthink the process, and it's not even that hard. So that's what I'm focusing on in general. And spiritually, you know, stay as light as possible. Okay? If you are feeling down, go for a walk. If all you can do is jumping jacks in your home or stretch, do that. If I don't know, but because I was inside the last 2 days, I was like, baby, I gotta tell them when I come. So I'm putting on the platform that not only I can do a live stream, but it will sit well on the carousel versus any other platform. Because if I was on another platform, it would be like a lot of people, and I don't mind a lot of people watching me live, but sometimes I just want to hop on real quick, do my content, 3 to 5 people, and then y'all can watch whoever watches it later. It's still me, but it's just, you know, it's different, you know. Okay, another thing, we're gonna just add this in there. We're doing our hair. I'm doing my hair. Oh my God, levels. So I'm doing new hairstyles to my hair because it's time. Like, y'all know how I be doing my hair. I just roll out a bit and I pluck it out. I'm like, perfect. But I got corrected the other day by a black woman who was like, girl, you can do a little better. I was like, I know, but like, life, you know? She was like, okay, but we were slaves and we still look good. Damn, okay, sis. Like, she was checking me, girl. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my hair. And I did it. And it does look better. All right, let me go. I love you guys. But I did want to say hi. Somebody messaged me and they were like, oh, you know, Lee, I have multiple platforms. If you want to see more, you do have to pay for that. But I am creating more that will be affordable, but that would just make sense for me. Because if I get on here and I tell y'all something like, I just fasted for 3 days, here's the tea, that costs money because I had to sacrifice. If people give it to you for free, that's on them. That's between them and God. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not a 2 or 3 year old spiritual baby, okay? I got weight in this. When I speak, it holds weight, okay? So when I'm ready to release it, I will. But until, I will just hop on randomly and just update you guys about certain things. Because once the river starts to flow, you don't want to have to stop and go back. So when you see me disappear, it's mainly because there's no flow. So the goal is not to fight for a flow. the whole point is to wait for the flow to come and then go with it, the current. A lot of people are fighting for a flow when it's literally the dead of winter. And I'm like, why are we trying to fight winter? Like, it's literally dead season. Spring, you know what I'm saying? So I'm aware of that. A lot of people are not. So when my body's like, hey girl, rest because spring is coming, I'm not fighting for a flow in winter when I know that's the hardest time to manifest anything, except like pine trees, which take about a decade. So you can still plant seeds in winter, but if you stay here to the end, you can still plant seeds in winter, but just know it might take a decade for them to come through like a pine tree. Okay? So when people are like, hey Lee, I'm like, first of all, why are we fighting so hard right now? There's nothing growing. We can prep for the planting, but we should not be planting any seeds. Luckily, I'm in a position to plant seeds because of where my location is, because of where I'm centered, and because I've been doing this for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for over a decade, so anything I plant in the winter season will manifest a little bit or enough, because I'm not new to this. I'm just nurturing what I've been working on for so long. So anything connected to me is usually blessed in this season because of that, and vice versa for like the thing. Good morning. Hi, Brent. How are you doing today? I'm doing so much better because you said hi. Hello, my friend Lee. Hi, Aditic. Thank you for your sunshines. How are you all doing? Thank you for saying hi. I'm headed off so I can actually focus, because once I get on here, I start y'all know I have like a good time, and I would have y'all staring at me, but I'm not that influencer. Like, I don't mind when people stare, but if I let y'all sit and stare, that means people around me gonna be sitting and staring. And you know when you're eating your food and somebody just staring at you, I'd be like, you know, like this lady, I have my camera right here. This lady like positioned herself to like stare at me, and I was like, damn. Now I get it. I don't blame her, and it whether it's physical or energetically. But if you're eating food and people staring at you, I'm not a mukbanger. Okay, I don't mind sharing a bit of my food with y'all, but I'm not gonna sit here and be slobbing. To each their own. To each their own. Some people like that. I don't blame it. When is your next video? I'm late. What up, Brent? So when I hear that, I'm thinking about my editing. So I'm posting videos on Patreon. Pretty Penny, I get it. YouTube, this is the video. I do have content for YouTube, but because I'm not like, this is not paid, right? So anything that's not paid does not get like level 1 energy. It gets free version energy. Okay. Now I know people post for hopes and dreams. That's cool. Like I love that. That's why I'm still here. But I don't post high level energy for free. If you want that, that's on Patreon, but it costs. Understand? But this is the video. I'm gonna leave this now. Leave this here, and yeah, you can watch the playback and just see what I talk about: spiritual update, physical update, life update, content update. Once I edit the video footage I have for here, I'll post it. Oh wait, I might have something. Let me look at my drafts. I might have something for you guys that I did edit. So we'll see. I love you. Let me go. I don't feel like yelling. I'll talk to y'all later. Brent, I'll holla at you.